live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Friday, June 28, 2024. In the headlines, large trucks and trailers restricted from the carnage due to recently installed lights. Vibes with Voicey cancels due to restrictions on non-national performers. Low-pressure system expected to become tropical depression. License upgrades taking longer than expected. Motorists encouraged to remain patient. Monday is final day for annual licensing and inspection of vehicles. Also in the news, regionally, peace pole erected in Diego Martin, Trinidad, as crime surges in Twin Island Republic. Internationally, 47.9 million viewers tuned in to CNN's presidential debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Plus, in the sports news, GFA Second Division to kick off this weekend. Good evening, I'm Kenroy, Baptiste here at GBN. We are reporting the day's news.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. Large trucks and trailers are restricted from the carnage during mass band parades. This announcement from Spice Mass Corporation. Winiped Thomas has the details in this report.
No large trucks or trailers will be allowed to pass through the Carnage St. George during the parade of the mass bands on Carnival Monday or Tuesday. According to Cecil Noel, Chief Executive Officer of Spice Mass Corporation, this is intended to prevent damage or destruction of the recently installed lights in the area. As a result, all bands will make a U-turn at the Burns Point roundabout, heading back to the T.A. Marisho Community College facility.
Carnage, for example, with those rigs, it makes it virtually impossible to go over there now, especially with things like the lights that we have up. And it's an ongoing conversation we're having to see what can be done, if not for this year, maybe going forward in terms of some movement and adjustments to the light. But as it is now, the lights are up and we just have to cater to the general public. The plan at Spice Mass is to make sure that area is still abuzz. So we are working to ensure that there will be activities there, but we cannot tell you it's going to be massive.
Noel explained that a meeting was held with vendors, informing them of the possibility of low sales on the carnage due to the route. Those who chose to continue doing business in the area were offered a discounted fee.
For the vending purposes, we have reduce the fees for the people who opt to vend there. When I say opt to vend there, we made it quite clear that the possibility of the mass bands going there is almost nil, unless you have some of the bands that may be smaller bands with smaller trucks going over. So we made sure that that was clearly explained to them, and there are few vendors who decided to still take spots there. Just to let you know, the vending fee for the carnage is one that has been reduced. What they pay is $250 for that zone, which is referred to as Zone 1.
The CEO further outlined the various vending zones designated by Spice Mass Corporation and the associated fees.
So we have opposite the port entrance. That's where you usually see the trucks and so parked. The vending area number 2, and what they are paying for that area there is $4.50. And both in the case of the carronage and that area, anyone who agreed to vend in those areas, they are responsible for having their own tents and their own structure in place. The vending area number 3, which is the port, outside the port area where we have existing some of those vendors in already there. What they are paying for vending there at their booths, which are already set up, is $270. The vending area, the zone number 4, which is from the Tantine area right over to here by the GCNA, and those people pay $800 for the vending. And it is not $800 for vending. It is $800 which include things like the tent. So Spice Mass will in fact provide a tent. There's also that built-in factor for things like cleaning up and so forth. And the 5th area is from Hubbards to the traffic light Belmont Pande, and that one is $750. And likewise, Spice Mass again provide tents for those.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Now, C4 Promotions GD has cancelled the Vibes with Voicey event due to new performer restrictions imposed by Spice Mass Corporation. Rena P. Thomas has another report.
C4 Promotions Grenada has announced the cancellation of their much-anticipated Vibes with Voices event, which was scheduled for August 10th. According to a release on the event's official Instagram page, the promoters made this decision due to the restriction imposed by the Spice Mass Corporation, which limits promoters to featuring a maximum of 2 non-national performers in their program between August 8th and 13th. The release stated, and I quote, "Those who purchase tickets will receive full refunds, and information regarding refunds will be issued in a subsequent release." When asked about the newly announced policy, Spice Mass Corporation CEO Cecil Noel had this to say.
That this is all intended to ensure that our national, our local artists are given the peak time for it to be display of national. We talk a lot about it being authentic Grenadian or Spice Mass, and this is what we're hoping to achieve. So for example, the peak days of our carnival, when we Spice Mass are having our own events, starts on the 8th with Majestic Thursday. You know, we want to make sure that our artists get that airplayed, whether it's on radio, on TV, on the streets, whatever event, we want to make sure that it's maximized for them.
Noel explained that promoters can feature as many non-national artists as they like outside of these dates.
We launch on the 4th of May all the way up to the 7th of August. Promoters can have their events and bring in as much of the non-nationals they want to perform at those events. Likewise, thereafter, from the 14th of August to the 20th, the same can happen. But we are just saying that we want to make sure that the highlight on those peak days are given to those of our local artists. We think that the more of those that we do in terms of encouraging the greater number in terms of ratio to be our national, the whole economic spin will be more for our country, more for our communities, more for the villages from which these nationals come from.
Local artists hits express support for the policy implemented by the corporation, citing the economic benefits it will have on Grenada.
Okay, I see it from the side of the economics of it, right? The more that we build and continue to build and support international acts, when they come in and we pay them, they go out with the money. But once we build our own acts here locally, homegrown, when they are paid, the money stays within the economy. So if we keep building our own acts and if we keep expanding this initiative in the next 5, 6, 7 years, we may end up in a situation where we could do festivals and have 15, 16 strong artists, homegrown, home-built, that people are flying into Grenada to see. So it's an opportunity to build our local artists to that level that we need them to be.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
All right, motorists are being reminded by the Royal Grenada Police Force that Monday is the final day for annual licensing and inspection of vehicles. Here's the report.
As the 2024 licensing period comes to a close, Inspector Ryan Smith, officer attached to the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, reminds vehicle owners that they have until Monday to get inspected. He indicated that an additional charge will be applied for individuals who inspect after the due date. Persons can use the online platform pay.gov.gd to make payment.
Well, the last inspection period end on the 30th of June. However, the inspection period ends on the weekend. So there will be definitely a grace period, which will be on Monday. So Monday will be the last day for inspection for vehicles with pure registration letters from 751 to 999 and from 7501 to 9999. One did not get to do the inspection in time. There is what we refer to as a late fee of $50. So once that person does the inspection late, they will have to get they will have to pay an extra $50 for the inspection.
Inspector Smith clarifies that a person can be ticketed for non-adherence to the placement of their licensing decal.
Also, we want persons to be aware of Regulation 12, which states that the license decals should be affixed to the lower left-hand corner of the windscreen, and it doesn't matter whether or not the vehicle is a left-hand drive or not. The license decal must be affixed to the lower left-hand corner of the windscreen, which carries a fine of a fixed penalty ticket fine of $100 and $500 for the maximum fine. So retaining an expired license on your windscreen is also an offense. So keeping it on your windscreen and having it in the glove compartment or having it on your person, it is an offense. It should be on the windscreen. So retaining the license, the expired one on the windscreen, is also an offense. So you cannot have double license decals, the old one and the new one, on the windscreen together.
He also explained that number plates should be positioned where they are meant to be displayed. This, the officer says, was one of the challenges they encountered during the licensing period this year.
There were some challenges in terms of persons not complying with the law. You will see persons failing to affix the number plate to the front bumper where the manufacturer specify, and they would have it on the dashboard as well. The law requires that the registration plate be affixed to the front bumper in the place specified by the manufacturer and not on the dashboard.
Christina John, GBN News.
Other news, Happy Hill resident Ian Sandy has been given 1,000 reasons to smile. You see, he's the winner of the Lotto jackpot draw of the National Lotteries Authority. The Lotto draw is conducted on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. The presentation was made to the winner today.
For a very long time. I really can't believe it on yesterday, but it was very, very long time. You got the call that you won the jackpot. What was your first reaction? Well, I was really excited. It's just that the place where I was, I just couldn't scream out. I was really excited. And I just take it with a smile, and that's it. Well, now the business, I'm going to upgrade on it, and then I'll do some picture. So I'll make somebody smile.
Coming up in Network News, registration closed for all official Spice Mass competitions, and low-pressure system expected to become tropical depression over the weekend. Stay with us.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
Use a pan to wash and rinse your dishes. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
In these moments, we not just watch in our match, we live in it. 44 million fans, 11 players, one flow. Leading we colors, celebrating we greatness. Wherever it's played, Flow is proud to be a part of it. This is We Game.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
It's the event you won't want to miss. GIDC Business Deals Day on Saturday, July 13th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Frequente Industrial Park playing field. Explore the latest products and service offerings from businesses within the industrial parks. Enjoy discounts on GIDC business support services and get fantastic deals on household items, building materials, accessories, condiments, and more with exciting prizes up for grabs throughout the day. But that's not all. Dive into a mini health fair and career expo for valuable health education and employment opportunities. It will be a fun-filled day with eats, drinks, games, deals, and more. Mark your calendars and join the GIDC at Frequente Industrial Park playing field on Saturday, July 13th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. See you there.
Bank on a bright future with Co-op Bank as we celebrate more than 50 years of partnership with Grenadians. Fund your summer plans with a new Visa credit card and get 5,000 bonus reward points on approval. Or you can get discounted interest rates with financing of up to $50,000 unsecured. With Co-op Bank, you have a future you can bank on. Apply today. Special terms and conditions apply.
Welcome home.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for Grenada to laugh again. Heritage Theatre presents Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024, Saturday, June 22nd and Sunday, 23rd June at the Trade Center in Grandance, and on Sunday, 30th June at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville. Showtime, 7 p.m. every time, featuring some of Grenada's best ambassadors of comedy. Robert White.
I will line up behind the yellow for 9 elections straight. I changed all in time to lose the last election. Why? Because I'm always on the losing side.
Dillion Walters.
It's the McQueen I couldn't take. I don't tell them all you didn't know.
Kareem Alexis and other outstanding comedic performances, all coming to knock you off your seats with laughter. Get your tickets now. Bring out the entire family. Tickets are $60. It's time for Spice Laugh Comedy Bash 2024.
The place go flood with laughter.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think of Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Rebecca Television Center artists across Grenada made their final push on Friday to be part of Spice Mass 2024. Today was the final day to register for this year's carnival competitions. The carnival season promises heightened excitement with new additions and special celebrations marking Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence. My colleague Rena Pett Thomas has more.
As the deadline for registration approached, various artists were seen at the Spice Mass Corporation on Friday morning, eager to secure their spots in the 2024 Carnival competitions. As the preliminary rounds for the Soca and Groovy Mona competitions are set to kick off on July 4th, and with the launch of now 5 Calypso tents already in full swing, artists expressed their readiness and excitement for the season.
You know, it's new hits, it's top songs, meaning that, you know, I had a hit called Come to Party, and I have to better it, so I'm coming out with a new one called The Trumpet and also Flu, and I'm into the March Grad competition with The Real Man and I'm a King. So I'm in all competition this year, and definitely my mission is just aiming for the top. I should be in all 3 competition, I suppose, for 2024.
Well, the registration process is normal, I guess, because I've been doing it for some years, so but the expectations on Soca Monarch, I excited, real excited. Yeah, the moment is finally here.
It's good, and I mean we've been excited all the time because I came for the forms like 2 weeks ago. You know, I know they was a bit worried because they maybe didn't see us, but we're here. We registered, we ready.
CEO of Spice Mass Corporation, Cecil Noel, spoke with GBN, stating that with the carnival season nearing its peak, the excitement is growing in intensity.
And we have the prelims. We're gonna to have two of the prelims going to be taking place at the Lassages, that the Power Soca prelims at Lassages, and then we move to Cuthbert Peters Park. We'll be having the third of the prelims, and then to Boss Yard for the fourth. And after the prelims with the Power Soca, we move to the prelims for the Groovy Soca, and all four of those will take place at the Tantine Netball Court.
Noel also announced that in celebration of Grenada's 50th independence, a special component will be added to the semi-finals of the Calypso competition, which will be held at Progress Park in St. Andrew.
Going into the semi-finals of Calypso this year, being our 50th year of independence, only this year we're going to make a slight modification in that we are seeking to have 50 Calypsos at the semi-finals this year. So there'll be approximately 25 Calypsonians, each doing 2 Calypso. And as I say, it's all in keeping with the year-long celebration of independence.
Additionally, the CEO revealed that the 10 finalists of the 50th Independence Calypso competition can choose to compete in the semi-finals of the national competition.
We have endeavored to do, having had discussions with the Calypso Association, is that the finalists coming out from the Independence Calypso Monarch, we're going to have all 10 of the finalists. We are prepared to give them a bye into the semi-finals. That is if they are prepared to accept it. And of course, they would want to accept it if they think that their independent song is powerful and strong enough to take them through to the finals. But they also have the option, if they're not certain of that and they wish to participate for a place in the semi-finals, they're also free to do that.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
This story to report a low-pressure system more than 1,000 miles east-southeast of the Windward Islands continued to develop on Friday. Here's what we can tell you. It is expected to become a tropical depression in the coming days. The system is expected to move westward at 15 to 20 miles per hour and approach the Windward Islands as soon as the end of this weekend. The United States National Hurricane Center said tropical storm or hurricane watches may be required for the islands as early as Friday night or early Saturday. The Met Office at Maurice Bishop International Airport has informed the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, that it is monitoring the system. NADMA states that it will continue to monitor the situation and provide the public with updates as information becomes available. The agency is encouraging the population to continue preparedness activities into the 2024 hurricane season, which is forecast to be hyperactive. NADMA says the following are some preparedness actions that can be taken. Update your family disaster plan. Have a disaster supplies kit. In other words, a 3-day supply of non-perishable food, water, medication, flashlights, and so forth. Trim overhanging trees and branches. Clear guttering and drains, and know where the nearest emergency shelters are located. The public is also encouraged to follow the advisories and forecasts issued by the Met Office and NADMA. Well, the Ministry of Health has confirmed that the current widespread outbreak of gastroenteritis in Grenada is primarily caused by the norovirus, commonly referred to as the stomach flu. This conclusion follows extensive laboratory testing conducted by the Caribbean Public Health Agency, CAFA, in Trinidad and Tobago, pinpointing the norovirus as the main culprit responsible for inflammation of the stomach and intestines. Norovirus is globally recognized as the leading cause of sudden gastroenteritis, marked by symptoms such as diarrhea, vomiting, nausea, and abdominal pain. These symptoms typically appear 12 to 48 hours after exposure and can last from 1 to 3 days. Norovirus spreads easily through contaminated food and water, surfaces, and direct contact between individuals. individuals. Health authorities highlight that while infections typically resolve within a few days, they can pose significant health risks, especially to young children, the elderly, and individuals with weakened immune systems. Due to its high infectivity, individuals can continue to shed norovirus even after symptoms subside, increasing the risk of transmission to others. Early detection, symptom management, and strict adherence to hygiene practices are crucial in containing the spread of norovirus. It's time for this evening's GBN I Saw. Stay with us.
When it seems like all is lost, a light comes shining through. This light came in the form of a bunch of bananas shooting through a fallen banana tree in the backyard of a young farmer in Clogie, St. John. The bunch of bananas is photographed growing out of the stem of a banana tree right at the intersection where the tree had been cut. We thank our citizen journalist for this submission. Our ISAW line is always open for your submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still to come in network news, changes in CBI price structure to be implemented. We'll be right back.
Miss Faithlin's family drama continues with I Do by Urias Peters at Labucan Creative Center, Saturdays at 8 p.m., Sundays at 6 p.m., June 8th to 30th.
But you ran 92. Yeah. You need the number one run, man. That easy. No, what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
The laundry, always do a full load. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
It's the event you won't want to miss. GIDC Business Deals Day on Saturday, July 13th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Frequente Industrial Park playing field. Explore the latest products and service offerings from businesses within the industrial parks. Enjoy discounts on GIDC business support services and get fantastic deals on household items, building materials, accessories, condiments, and more with exciting prizes up for grabs throughout the day. But that's not all. Dive into a mini health fair and career expo for valuable health education and employment opportunities. It will be a fun-filled day with eats, drinks, games, deals, and more. Mark your calendars and join the GIDC at Frequente Industrial Park playing field on Saturday, July 13th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. See you there.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
We're back. Chief Executive Officer of the Investment Migration Agency Grenada, Thomas Anthony, expressed enthusiasm about the changes in price structure to be implemented. More in this report.
The Investment Migration Agency Grenada, IMA, has announced that effective July 1st, 2024, a new price structure will be implemented, aligning with standardized rates across the OECS for citizenship by investment programs. This follows the mobilization of the recent Memorandum of Agreement among the member states of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, the OECS. Under the new framework, the minimum investment requirement for the Grenada Citizenship by Investment Program will become US $235,000. This adjustment brings Grenada in line with the other OECS member states, ensuring uniformity, and marks the conclusion of an era of downward spiral price competition. Thomas Anthony, Chief Executive Officer of the Investment Migration Agency Grenada, expressed enthusiasm about the changes.
The 5 governments now, originally it was just 4 of the 5 governments. The 5 governments signed on to a memorandum of agreement which include cooperation on standards across the region, due diligence standards across the region, regulation of the stakeholders, the local agents and the marketing agents included, as well as developers, but more essentially the minimum price floor. So the agreement was that, or is, that all 5 programs will have a minimum price of $200,000 US.
In addition to the price adjustment, the Memorandum of Agreement seeks to standardize marketing prices, due diligence standards across all OECS programs, and the creation of a regional regulatory framework. This initiative is expected to enhance transparency and accountability, further solidifying the region's reputation as a leader in the investment migration industry. The CEO said there is sustainability and longevity in the program once it is managed and structured properly.
Last year, we contributed 84% of the non-tax revenue and more than 30% of the overall revenue. The program saw the country benefited from investment to the tune of $1.4 billion. And direct income to government was about $479 million last year. We're projecting this year to equal last year's performance through the Investment Migration Agency. So you can see how important the program is to the country. And because of that, we made a determination that we were going to make some changes, some structural changes to the program.
Christelina John, GBN News.
This is Network News, Real Live. We'll be right back to report the sports news.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Washing the vehicle, use a bucket, not a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Get ready, Grenada, for the 18th annual Hubbards Legends in Concert. Hubbards Legends in Concert. As we raise our hands and give thanks. On Saturday, October 26, 2024, Thanksgiving weekend, Grenada Trade Center, 7:30 p.m. Hubbards Legends in Concert. Stay tuned to GBN for more.
Get ready for the season with the biggest blowout sale from Sisson's Paints.
Get 30% on Sisson's Text Coat, Berger Weatherproof, and Easy Clean paint, all sizes. Your Weather Warrior, paint to protect. Ensure your home is season ready and beautiful. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Head to the Color Shop or any Sisson's hardware partner nationwide and save 30% now. Shop now and get a free plastic float with every Sisson's Text Coat purchase and a free Paint Sensations paint with every 1 gallon purchase of Berger Weatherproof or Sisson's Easy Clean. Sale ends soon.
Yard. Use a broom instead of a hose. Save water.
This awareness initiative is part of activities under the Climate Resilient Water sector in Grenada. The project is funded by the Green Climate Fund, the German government, and the government of Grenada.
Sporting fans, hello to you. The second division of the Grenada Football Association will take center stage this weekend. The action will kick off with 4 matches on Saturday and Sunday. Starting 6 p.m. on Saturday, Willis Youth will journey down to Tempe to play Carenage SC, while Mount Horn will entertain Bellevue Rangers at Victoria Park. Playing at home on Sunday, Montjaloux will host Hampshire United, while Tempe All Blacks will clash with Christian Strikers. 5 schools will participate in the Republic Bank 5 for Fun National Festival Finals set for next Wednesday. The festival will start at 9:30 a.m. 3 matches will be played at a time, 5 overs each, until the overall winner is determined. Zone winners and the 5 for Fun champion 2024 will be presented with tokens and certificates of participation. The program was rolled out in May to 30 primary schools and divided into 6 zones. After the period of coaching, the schools participated in a skills display during the week of June 6. The schools participating in the final are Crowshoe RC, Woburn Methodist, Tivoli RC, St. Patrick's RC, Dover Government in Carriacou, and St. John's RC. Wish them well. Sports officials are moving speedily along with plans for the upcoming Windward Islands Games. The meet will take place in St. Vincent from July 26 to August 4. The Games have been around for the past 50 years in a bid to enhance Windward Islands unity and foster the development of sports. Grenada will be participating in all 5 sporting disciplines with a 70-member contingent, including athletes and coaches. As part of preparation, a special meeting will be held at the Karani James Athletic Stadium for parents and athletes of the pre-selected teams on Saturday, June 29, beginning at 9 a.m. Parents are asked to make a special effort to attend.
We have the first formal meeting with parents and athletes of the pre-selected team this Saturday at the National Stadium, Karani James Stadium, from 9 a.m. So we are sending letters to the members of the training squad so they could give it to the parents so that the parents could be part of the discussion on the traveling of the students or the kids to the games and the preparation after school from the 9th of July when school will be on holiday, so that they could be out and they know the expectation.
The West Indies ended a challenging tour of Sri Lanka, completing a 6-wicket win in the 3rd and final T20 International to complete a come-from-behind 2-1 series win. Campbell remained unbeaten at the end on a 30-ball 41 as West Indies chased down a target of 142 with just 1 ball to spare. Taylor and Matthews put on a 60-run opening stand in just 48 deliveries, after which Matthews paired up with Campbell for a 44-ball 51-run stand. Meanwhile, Cricket West Indies has announced an updated 15-member squad for the 3-test Richards Bottom Series in England starting on July 10, 2024 at Lord's. The squad features one significant change. Kemar Roche has been replaced by St. Kitts and Nevis's fast bowler Jeremiah Lewis due to Roche's ongoing rehabilitation from a knee injury sustained during the county championship in England. The Richards Bottom Series, named after West Indies legends Sir Vivian Richards and England great Lord Ian Bottom, is an historic rivalry dating back to 1928 when the West Indies first toured England. That's the sports news for now. The Rotary Club of Diego Martin, Trinidad, in collaboration with the new borough, has erected a peace pole in the area. Marked with the mantra, "May peace prevail," the young people there believe it is needed in the community at this time. More in this report.
The borough of Diego Martin may be young, but so are these Burgesses and their ideas. It's why they were invited to the unveiling of a peace pole erected by the Rotary Club of Diego Martin in collaboration with the borough at its administrative complex. Because their various ideas on how to create peace in Diego Martin may shape the borough of tomorrow.
If we do not have peace and harmony, achieving political strength, economic stability, and cultural growth will be impossible.
A peace pole is an internationally recognized symbol of the hopes and dreams of the entire human family. Each peace pole bears the message, "May peace prevail on earth." It's exactly the future these youngsters want.
To me, peace means respect. We should all try to be respectful to each other.
To me, peace means spreading joy and happiness in the world. As a type 1 diabetic, my classmates treat and respect me just like they treat others, and that brings me peace.
Mayor Akila Glasgow Warner says the pole isn't just an object, but a reminder in the borough of what her Burgesses need, desire, and deserve.
Further afield, a sitting president and a former president face off on the debate stage, each candidate insisting his plan is the only way to save the country. More in this report.
It was a clash of two presidents, one current, one former, now locked in a rematch for the White House. The two men not shaking hands as they walked onto the stage. From the start, the gloves were off.
My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
He's, without question, the worst president, the worst presidency in the history of our country. We shouldn't be having a debate about it.
The two men meeting in the first presidential debate of this election cycle, hosted by CNN. President Biden, his voice raspy, at times struggling to make a point. His campaign confirming he has a cold.
I've changed it in a way that now you're in a situation where there are 40% fewer people coming across the border illegally. That's better than when he left office. And I'm going to continue continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
Former President Trump calling President Biden out after this answer.
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
Biden questioning the former president's fitness to lead.
Look, there's a reason why 40 of his 44 top cabinet officers refused to endorse him this time.
We'll be right back. This is GBN, a reminder of the headlines. Large trucks and trailers restricted from the carnage due to recently installed lights. Vibes with Voicy cancelled due to restrictions on non-national performers. Low-pressure system expected to become tropical depression. License upgrades taken longer than expected. Motorists encouraged to remain patient. Monday is final day for annual licensing and inspection of vehicles. Also in the news, regionally, peace pole erected in Diego Martin, Trinidad, as crime surges in Twin Island Republic. Internationally, 47.9 million viewers tuned in to CNN's presidential debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. All right, that's all from us in the newsroom. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. Please have a safe weekend. Enjoy it as well. We'll see you again very soon. Have a good night.